In today's world, internet access is almost as important as electricity. Many broadband providers would like to give access to all, but it's just not that simple. So the government has stepped in. Our Nixon Norman tells us more about the plans to give internet access to all Alabamians.
Today, America faces something called the digital divide, which put simply is a divide between the people who have access to broadband and those who don't. We've all come to depend on internet access for everyday life. The sad news is that roughly 1 in 8 homes in Alabama can't even access the internet.
That need has been highlighted over the last 2 years in living under the conditions of the pandemic and people having to work from home and kids having to get on the internet to get their school lessons and things like that. So I think the pandemic really highlighted what we really knew before, but it brought it into focus.
Internet service providers want to supply this access to all, but that's a lot easier said than done. Doing so requires a lot of resources and money.
We would love to have broadband available everywhere. The cable TV companies would love to have broadband available everywhere, and a lot of other broadband providers that are coming in to the market, the rural electric cooperatives. There are a lot of people who are spending a lot of money to provide broadband in the state. But again, you're always faced with those really tough areas that are sparsely populated, where it would be extremely expensive to deploy broadband, particularly using fiber.
But in order to combat this issue and bring more quality of life to Americans through broadband, the government is stepping in with those resources and money. And they're doing so through the Affordable Connectivity Program, an FCC benefit program that helps ensure that households can afford the broadband they need for work, school, healthcare, and more.
So for the government to step in and provide a helping hand to address these very challenging areas, that's what's going to make the expansion of broadband much easier to do.
AT&T is also offering discounted access to broadband here in Huntsville. So for more information about this program or the Affordable Connectivity Program, head on over to fox54.com. Nixon Norman, Fox 54 News.